So we want to find exact solutions for secant x equal 2 cosecant x on the interval from 0 to 2 pi. Well, I can't think of an identity that relates secant and cosecant even if they're squared, so I'm going to write them both in terms of reciprocal functions. So secant is 1 over cosine x, and we have 2, and then cosecant is 1 over sine x. Now I am going to clear this of fractions, and so I will have sine x equal 2 cosine x. And in looking at this, I'm going to pull a little trick here. I'm going to divide both sides by cosine x. Now if you divide both sides by a trig function, you have to be careful that you're not dividing by 0. So I would not want an angle here that made the cosine 0, which would be pi halves, and that's actually excluded from the domain of the secant function anyway, so I know I can do that. And now I can replace sine x over cosine x with tangent x. So I have tangent x equals 2. Now I'm ready to find the angle, and it said it wants exact solutions, so I'm going to need to have arctan of 2. That will be my angle x. Now there are typically two solutions, so if we want to find the second solution, I need to think about if I do inverse tangent and this was positive, that's going to give me something in quadrant 1, and so I want to think about where there is another angle that has the same tangent value of 2, and that would be down here in quadrant 3, where both sine and cosine are negative, so when you take the ratio you do get a positive. So how do I get at that angle? Well, this angle is arctan of 2, and so if I add pi to that, I can see I would have my second angle. So my second angle is going to be pi plus arctangent of 2.